So my name is Byron Miller. I'm a sociology PhD candidate at Western Michigan University. And I'm coming here to do my dissertation research on the rural-urban migration and adaptation of former herders in the capital. So it's moving along well. I mean, it's going a little bit slower than I expected, but it's mainly because a lot of the people I'm interviewing, they went to the countryside over the summer for their holiday breaks or to do work during the summer or see relatives. So I'm waiting for some of them to come back to the capital to complete my data collection. I've interviewed around 25 people, so this is my actually second round of interviews. And so I'm trying to finish up the second round of interviews, so I still have 15 more I need to complete. So I used to live in Mongolia for a few years, so I was really interested in coming back to Mongolia and doing research here. I also used to live with a herding family in the countryside, so I knew that whenever I was researching about kind of what I wanted to study here, I knew that when it comes to migration, internal migration, it's a topic that needs to be more studied in depth, especially when it comes to herders and how they actually experience their decisions to make their trips here or to move to the capital, but also to adapt to the actual urban culture. So how they find jobs, how do they find a place to live, how do they get their children enrolled in schools, why do they actually come here? So I was trying to find more in-depth information about their lives. Yes, it definitely has. I mean, because of COVID-19, it definitely pushed back my data collection in Mongolia for about at least a year. So actually I did first round interviews from America using a phone, and now I'm doing a second round of interviews now since I'm coming here. Also too, another part of my research is I'm doing an ethnography with 3 herders who are living in the Gare district. So I see them every week. So obviously even with that part of my research project I couldn't actually do until I came here. Yes, definitely. I mean, we do phone interviews. I mean, you can collect data, but it's usually not as in depth. And also too, when it comes to talking about maybe sensitive topics, like, commonly or certain types of gender relations, those are things that you really can't get much information on the phone. But whenever I've been doing the face-to-face interviews, I've been getting a lot more in-depth information. And so I've really been able just to understand what's happening with gender relations or how do gender relations change from moving from the countryside to the capital.